Director Chris Nolan, who I think most of you know who he is, the director of the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, and countless other great films, was actually asked for input on the development of Joker, and, well, not for Joker 2, because he had a breakup with WB. And it turns out that the one decision that they made that's also very controversial in Joker 2, he originally said don't do that because it's absolutely stupid. So guess what they did? Guess what they did?
They did it.
Spoiler alert, not that many people care anymore. I just don't think people care about this film at all at this point. So, the Joker ending, or Joker 2 ending, sees Joker being betrayed by the inmates, and after he's stabbed, he pulls the knife out from, well, within his wound, and then he gives himself the Glasgow smile. This would be what you see Heath Ledger's Joker have, you know? It's iconic. It's attributed now, forever will be, to Heath Ledger's interpretation of the character. So a new report coming at us from The Hollywood Reporter confirms that this was actually going to be featured at the end of Joker 1. Now, if you guys remember Joker 1, and I'm trying to remember because I haven't seen it since it came out, at the end, I believe it's Joker when he's standing on top of the cars and the riots and everything are going on, where he uses the blood to paint the smile on his face. Well, obviously, that is sort of their version of it. But they originally wanted him to take a knife and give himself that smile. At the time, Chris Nolan was still advising WB on some of the decisions that they were making. So they asked him about it, and he said no. He shot the idea down, saying it's going to draw comparisons to Heath Ledger. People are going to think it's a prequel. I don't want that in there. So once he had his breakup with WB, it turns out that Todd Phillips got his way. Because despite them not doing it in the first film, he wanted to get that in there. And if you guys have seen it, it has caused confusion because some people believe that that is the origin of Heath Ledger's Joker. Oh, god damn it, WB. Well, yeah, Chris Nolan didn't like it. He didn't want it in there, and they got it in there. And obviously, you know, creative freedom, right? Creative liberties. Do what you want, but there's literally no need for that. It comes out of nowhere in the film. It's not telegraphed. It doesn't make sense. If he dies, and he's not the Joker, which he's not, why does he proceed to do this? What's the point? What's the story? What's the reason? It doesn't make any sense. This whole film just falls apart, and when you realize that Chris Nolan has now multiple times advised different directors who delivered garbage endings, telling them don't do it, and then they do it anyway, just makes you appreciate Chris Nolan even more. My God, these studios.